Try to put me down with the thing you do, and words you spread around against me about me. What would you do without me smiling, beguiling? You lead me on till all hope is gone.
That was Evil Hearted You by the Yardbirds off their 1965 album Having a Rave Up with the Yardbirds. The Yardbirds are actually notable for having no fewer than 3 legendary guitarists run through the band in their short time together. They had Eric Clapton, they had Jeff Beck, and also Jimmy Page of Led Zeppelin was with that band before he was with Led Zeppelin. I don't think any of them were on board at the same time. They may have a little bit of overlap, but crazy to have all those like insane guitarists in your band. Surprised more people don't hear about the Yardbirds. We're listening to that today because we have a Beatles song from 1965 coming up in competition. And of course, I like to play things that match the era that we're playing with. Hi, my name is Bean and you're watching Battle of the Band. We're on day 179 of the Beatles tournament. That's match 52 in round 2. And we've got an insane matchup today. It's going to be rough. I mean, rough for us, rough for me, because I have to choose one of these songs. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So first up, we have Come Together. In the first round, Come Together went up against Junk in a pretty easy victory. But Come Together is off of their 1969 album Abbey Road. Depending on what era of Beatles you're into, that may be your favorite album. I mean, for me, it's definitely up there. I like it better than I like Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, and that's a lot of people's favorite Beatles album. It's got a monster of a song to go up against today. That is Ticket to Ride, which was released in 1965 as a single, but was also on their 1965 album. And Ticket to Ride had a pretty tough battle in its first round, too. Ticket to Ride had to go up against Day Tripper, which is another one of my favorites. Still right now, thinking about it, I don't know if I like Day Tripper or Ticket to Ride better. But in the moment, I definitely liked Ticket to Ride better. We will be playing these songs reversed with a bit of distortion. That's in order to avoid any kind of copyright blocks that we would get normally. Basically, you can't hear the video or watch the video if I do not play it backwards. I do give you links to find the songs played normally if you need to. I don't recall if I explained what the tournament is. So basically what we did was we took every single Beatles track and we threw them into a single elimination style tournament. And then they battle head to head until there's one left remaining in the end of this tournament, and that'll be the very best Beatles song ever made. Just in case I didn't mention that already. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into these songs. First up, of course, we have Come Together. Super awesome bass line in that song. Very iconic bass line. I love the electric piano that John Lennon's doing in there. Guitar riffs are rad. The lyrics are crazy. It's got weird vocal stuff that's super good. Um, there's nothing I don't like about that song. And you always notice something new. Like I noticed just in the end when they were fading out right before that, John's just kind of like, ah. uh, let's go ahead and see how Ticket to Ride stacks up. That song's really great too. Like Ringo is fucking slaying it on the drums on that song. He's really showing how there is definitely only rhythm when you have Ringo. Uh, love that beat. I love that drum beat. I love the way the drums are on that song. I love the harmonizing, which there isn't a whole lot of that, if any, in Come Together. Come Together is definitely like a much cooler song. Like it has like the vibe is just like this thing like you could just like, you know, chill out and smoke some pot too. It's just a really cool like laid back groove song. Ticket to Ride has really good lyrics too, just like he's kind of sad that this lady's leaving him and wondering like what he did that was so wrong basically. But she's really happy to be leaving him. She's got a ticket to ride. I'd say I like both of these songs equally well, but if I were to name one that's a bit more of just a great song by the Beatles without just being a great song in general, I'd say Ticket to Ride sounds more like the Beatles, especially what people think of when they think of the Beatles. Come Together, it could have been a John Lennon like solo song, really. Although Paul on the bass is pretty necessary in that song. Man, forgot about that bass. Still, I'm gonna go with Ticket to Ride. I just really love the Ringo drums on there. I love the just all the vocals, the harmonizing. The guitar is super cool and kind of trippy psychedelic. I feel like it's one of their stronger pop songs, definitely. We've got social media if you want to talk about it. We've got Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. There's also a TikTok account if you feel like these videos are a bit too long or you just don't like hearing the Beatles backwards for such a long time. Feel free to check out the TikTok account alternatively or as well. I will link the songs down in the description as well as the tournament bracket. Right down below me here, you can see the new URL for the tournament. It's a lot easier to remember now. Challenge.com/Battle Beatles is the new URL. So super easy to remember. You don't need to remember that weird like alphanumerical thing that used to be after it. We also have a Venmo and a Cash App if you feel like throwing us a little bit of money. That is a way you can do that. There's a handle right down below me there for that as well. Like this video if you like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've been seeing that number going up and I really like seeing the numbers jump up there. Right now we're at 222. Love that number. That's such a fun number. Let's make it 333. We could do that by sharing it. Yeah, share the video with your friends and family members or anyone you know that is into the Beatles or not into the Beatles. If you have friends that are into White Zombie or any other odd bands or music, tell them about the channel. It's a great channel for music fans. I think so, anyway. Comment down below with which of these two songs you'd have chosen if you were in the hot seat today. And that's all the Beatles battles I have for you today. I will see you in just a few minutes for the next White Zombie battle. Until then, I hope you have a great night, a fantastic afternoon, and a wonderful morning. Bye. Challenge.com/battles Beetle or Beatles battle Beatles. Battle Beatles. That's what it is.